Welcome back students to your online English tutorial class. Hope everyone is healthy at home, keeping themselves safe from the dangerously spreading virus. The outbreak is taking a real bad shape and we need to be more cautious than before, right? So last week we have prepared the onset of learning the chapter Little Tiger, Big Tiger. What did we learn last week? Let us quickly recapitulate. So we learned different names of wild animals and asked you to jot down few more names, which you did very nicely. Then we learned the names of their young ones. So now if I ask you what is the young one of a pig called, I'm sure you can answer that. Next, we learned the names of their sounds and also heard a few of them. So there are these three things we learned last week. Now this week we will start the chapter. We will break the chapter into pieces and will not make any hurry to finish it. Rather, we will take it very slowly and learn it bit by bit. Little Tiger, Big Tiger is a story written by Lewis Hamilton Fuller. Learn the name of the author and practice it by writing in your copy multiple times. Lewis Hamilton Fuller is an American poet. Another story written by him is the Jade Jaguar Mystery. We will read the first paragraph and discuss the probable questions from there, and we will continue reading this story, the whole story, like this only. So let us begin. There was a mother tiger and her small tiger cub. They lived near a river in a shady jungle. When the sky was dark, the mother tiger hunted for deer and pig. The tiger cub stayed close by his mother's side. As we have learned last week, we know that a young one of a tiger is known as cub, right? So in the story, there is a mother tiger, which is known as the big tiger. And there is her cub, that is the little tiger here. So where did they live? They lived near a river in a shady jungle. So what is the meaning of shady? Shady means any place which is full of shade. It means that part of the jungle where the mother tiger and the baby tiger lived is covered from sunlight. It also means they lived in a thick, dense forest. The next line says that the mother tiger hunted for deer and pig. But did she hunt any time of the day? No. There is a specific time when the mother tiger set out for hunting. That is during the night. Can you tell me, students, why did mother tiger hunt at night? Now there can be many reasons for this. Let me tell you one by one. First of all, tigers prefer hunting on nocturnal animals. Means animals those are awake at night. So tigers can easily locate their prey if they move. Secondly, the stripes on their body help them hide behind tall grasses at night. So again, it's advantageous to hunt at night. And thirdly, tigers like to avoid humans. Humans are not nearby at night, so there is zero interference of human being while hunting. These are the reasons why the mother tiger preferred hunting at night. Now the last line of the first paragraph says that the cub stayed close by his mother's side. Now again, can you tell me, why did the cub stay close to his mother? Students, tell me, can you cook your own meal? Can you cook the rice and dal or the fish or meat that you eat? Can you cook any of this by yourself? No, right? Whom are you dependent upon for this? Your mother, right? Just like you, the tiger is just a cub now. He can't hunt by his own. He needs his mother to find food for him. There is also another reason why he stayed close to his mother. This tiger cub is going to be a full-grown tiger someday, right? Just like his mother. Then he needs to hunt his prey. His mother won't do that for him. So he needs to learn how to hunt. His mother is teaching him hunting by keeping him by her side. Now you can see this. There are three new words are written at the bottom of the slide. Here are the meanings of those. Shady, a place covered under shade, or you also can write a place where sunlight cannot enter. An example is also given. The pedestrians took shelter under a shady banyan tree. Second one is hunted, means killed someone for food, killing someone for food. The shooters hunted a fowl. The third one is stayed, remain in the same place, means early people stayed in caves. Here are the probable questions from the first paragraph. All the answers have been discussed, so I hope it won't be tough for you to write the answers on your own. Okay? Let us come to the next stanza. When the langur monkey saw her, he called a loud, harsh call. Watch out! A tiger is coming! The sambar deer bellowed, the cocker deer barked, and sometimes the game got away. She hunted then for jungle fowl, for pheasant, and for frog, or went to the river for fish. But she did not hunt every night. After reading this paragraph, we have found many new names of different animals like langur monkey, sambar deer, cocker deer, jungle fowl, pheasant, etc. Let us first be introduced with them. These are very known, very common langur monkeys. These monkeys are very common in this eastern region of India where we live. Deer with this long horn are known as sambar deer. Now anytime you look at deer with this long horns, you know what are they called. Deer with short horn are known as cocker deer. So the previous one, sambar deer, had long horns. Now this one has short horns. That's the difference between them. This is jungle fowl. Looks much like a regular cock, but just bigger in size. And here is a pheasant, a long-tailed pheasant. So all these 5 or 6 animals mentioned here, all of them live in a forest, and they all are scared of the mother tiger. So at night, when the mother tiger along with her cub sets out for hunting, every animal in the forest, they remain alert. If by any means langur monkey saw the mother tiger, out of fear it screams loudly. It screams with a very harsh tone. The tone is not pleasant to ears, and with that scream it makes all the other animals careful. It makes others understand that the mother tiger is here in the jungle to hunt. Immediately there begins a chaos in the forest. The sambar deer starts bellowing. It means that the sambar deer gives out a deep roaring sound, especially out of fear. And so does the cocker deer. Every animal starts screaming and running here and there. Amidst this madness, sometimes the mother tiger couldn't even hunt. Every animal becomes attentive and watchful that they escape. And with that, the food for the night, that is the game here, gets away. When she couldn't have any of the big meals, she then tries to hunt animals of smaller size, such as fowls, pheasants, or frogs, or sometimes even fish from the river. As hunting is a tough job and not every time the mother tiger gets food of her wish, so she doesn't hunt every night. Okay? Here are the word meanings of the new words written at the bottom. The first one is harsh, unpleasantly rough, such as the child's harsh behavior hurts its parents. Okay, harsh can be a voice call or it can be behavior. Okay. Bellowed. Bellowed means making a deep loud roar, especially out of pain or fear. The dog bellowed as it fell from the stairs. The third one is barked, the sound of a dog, or you can also write to make a voice resembling a bark, means similar to a bark. The girl barked at the waiter. Learn the meanings and spellings of all these 6 new words and try to make sentences of your own. We will check how much you have learned in the doubt clearing classes. Here are the probable questions of the second paragraph. Here is also a piece of homework for you. We will discuss all this in the next doubt clearing class, and also you will clear your doubts if you have any. And remember, all these new words will also be asked there. So prepare yourself. That's all for today. We will meet soon in the next video. Till then, stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you.